Welcome to TwinkleTown here in Dublin city centre at Smithfield Square. This is Dublin's brand new main Christmas market for 2025, and it's a full festive makeover of the old Smithfield market with new branding and new attractions. TwinkleTown has taken over Smithfield Square and it's running from Friday, November 28th, 2025 until Sunday, January 4th, 2026. It's open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. Entry is completely free, but some attractions like the ice rink and the Santo Panto do require tickets. As you can see, the market has a lot going on. There's an ice rink, a Ferris wheel, vintage fairground rides, a family panto, a Christmas market, and the Twinkle Tavern, which is a cozy spot for drinks. Visually, it's definitely a nice place to walk around, take photos, and get a bit of that Christmas nostalgia feeling. Now, let's be honest, if you've been to big Christmas markets in Europe or Asia, this one doesn't even come close. But for Dublin, it's still a welcome addition, and it's good to see Smithfield Square being used like this again. Food and drinks, however, are a mixed bag, and this is where I need to be real with you. Prices here are high, which is kind of expected at Christmas markets in Dublin, but the quality in some cases is really disappointing. For the prices they are charging, I honestly expected much better. For example, I paid €5 for a tiny cup of hot mulled wine, and the quality was very poor. Even a cheap bottle of mulled wine from Lidl tastes better. That was a huge disappointment, and I strongly recommend you avoid the hot bar stall. Later in this video, I'll also show you another stall you should definitely avoid, so stay with me until the end. Thankfully, it's not all bad. There are some good exceptions. The classic hot dog stalls are actually very good. The sausages are high quality and taste great. Rockin' ribs is another solid choice. The ribs are delicious and one of the better food options here. All bar chicken is also worth trying. Yes, it's pricey, but the food is tasty and well prepared. If you're here with kids or you just have a sweet tooth, I recommend checking out the artisan donuts and the pancake stalls. Those are fun, festive, and generally safe choices. Now let me talk about one of the biggest food disappointments here. The churros and waffles stall. I personally love churros and my wife has never tried them before, so I thought this would be a nice treat. That was a big mistake. First of all, the price is very high and the portion is small. The churros were extremely oily, tasted bad, and honestly looked terrible. They didn't look or taste like churros at all. It felt like they had been sitting in oil for a very long time. Maybe even overnight. To make things worse, they covered them with cheap chocolate, probably to hide how bad they looked. They didn't even ask if I wanted chocolate, sugar, or cinnamon, so for me this is a hard no. If you're looking for last-minute Christmas gift ideas, there are quite a few market stalls selling handmade gifts, decorations, and small presents. It's actually a nice place to browse if you want something different from the usual shopping centres. So overall, TwinkleTown is a nice spot for a short visit, some photos, and a bit of festive atmosphere. Just be careful where you spend your money, especially when it comes to food and drinks. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about TwinkleTown or which Christmas markets in Dublin you enjoy the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.